Alright everyone, we are back for Video Review Saturday, and today we're going to take a look at my press kit for the original Friday the 13th, which was released on May 9th, 1980, which even says on the cover of the folder here. And I've had this for a while, but before I got it, it took me some work to get. Not only because it's rare to find it for sale, although it does pop up from time to time, it's the amount of money you have to spend to normally try to get something like this. I've seen sometimes where people do, like on eBay for instance, will do a buy it now for either 100 or 150 bucks. Kind of ridiculous, and no way I'd ever pay that much money for something like this. However, I did pay 40 for it when I did finally get a chance to get it, and I think it's a pretty good deal. 40 bucks, I'll do. 50's pushing it. That's probably the most I'd ever go. But I have all of the press kits now except for part 3, I believe, is the one. So in that one, every time it goes up for sale, it goes for over 100 bucks. So the chances of me getting that are pretty slim. But anyway, so this is the folder it came in. There's the Paramount logo on the back. And when you open it up, on the left side you have your publicity stills. And then on the right side you have, depending on who was sent this press kit, you get the booklet which goes over everything in the movie. It gives you the synopsis, like it says here. It gives you the actors' names, a background on the film, who's making it. Also what you'll do is you'll get a letter. Generally it's made out to the theater or the news outlet or whoever specifically, made out to them. But this one looks like it's just also a general announcement, and it's just going over, who they are. It says who the music's by, producers. You see Steve Miner as associate producer. Barry Abrams is the director of photography, and so on and so forth. So this is more of a mini summary of what you're going to get in this booklet right here. And this is actually one of the nicer booklets you'll get with these press kits. It's a little bit more detailed. But this is almost like a summary of the script in a lot of ways. It gives you a lot of detail there, and it just goes over the cast, who they are, what they starred in before. So it's a nice booklet. It's a nice little reference to the movie if you don't know a lot of little things about the actors or whatnot. So that's that piece, and of course the images are always the big selling point for these. These pictures here, everybody has seen before in some way, shape, or form. Different angles, but you get the idea. As is the case with the older press kits, all the way up to, I believe, Friday the 13th Part 5, instead of the description of the image being on the bottom of the actual photo itself, they attach these pieces of paper with the description on them, which is kind of cool, but it's a bit of a pain when you're trying to organize and keep these press kits together, because you take a picture out and you want to look at it. These sometimes detach. Now in this case it looks like this actually is kept on here pretty good, which is awesome. But I think my Part 2 press kit, these actually come off pretty easy. They're hard to keep with the images, but anyways, so that's the first image. Like I said, everyone has seen that one. Gives a good description of the image, and of course everyone knows this scene with Ed. There's no crazy people around here, and he tells him to sit on it, Tonto. And so that's that one. Now this image has been seen by now on the net a lot. But initially, this was not an image that a lot of people saw. And it's not in the film, and it's just one of those random shots that they took during production. And I just love the tagline, Adrienne King freezes in terror as she realizes a crazed killer is on the loose. Yeah, so and there's a nice shot from one of the scene where they're talking about the emergency generator, macho talk. And of course, I think everyone knows by now the story behind this image. This was in all the publicity. This was actually, I believe, in Variety at the time. And this was, of course, never in the film. But the story goes that they were eating in one of the cabins at the time, and they put this plastic up to kind of keep the cold air or the wind out, or to keep the warm air in, either way. And one of the guys on set said, "Hey Betsy, come over here, let's take a picture of this, it'd be cool, press up against the plastic." And it eventually got released as being part of the film, when in actuality it was never actually part of the film at all. And that one's the Jack and Marcy when they're out there talking about her shower dream. And there's Harry Crosby chopping up the snake, which he really did do, chop up a real snake. "Peter, where are you?" And there's Adrienne King finding Bill all shot up on the door by the power generator. I got dupes on that one. I forgot about that. Yeah, this one came with dupes. Don't know why that is, but anyway, so that is my Friday the 13th press kit, complete with publicity stills and descriptions, and 2 booklets that give you a brief synopsis of the film, the actors in them, and part of the production crew. That is it for now. I'm out. Talk to you later.